Guys, welcome back to my channel. For today I'm here with this really bold blue dramatic eyeshadow look. I was feeling really inspired by both of these ColourPop shades, and for a while I've really been wanting to create a cool tone smoky eye with like an all blue lid. So that's what I went ahead and did today. I hope that you like it, and I'll see you in the next one. So as you guys can see, my eyebrows are already filled in using the Tarte what is this? The Tarte Amazonian Clay Waterproof Brow Mousse in the shade Ash Blonde. And I always go for like the lightest cool tone shade, just because I find that everything turns really warm on me, and that's just what works best for my brows. It always ends up looking pretty dark. And I went ahead and carved them out with my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in the shade NC15. Next, I'm going to prime my face so that has some time to set before we do the face makeup. So I'm going to go in with my Bare Minerals Oil Control Face Primer. I'm going to go in with my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. And I have been really enjoying this. And while that dries, we're going to move on to the eye. For the eyes, I'm going to prime using my MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. And I'm just going to take that on my Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush. So I'm going to start with my Stila. The eyes are the window to the mind. And just with a big flat shader brush, I'm going to go into this shade right in here. And I'm just going to pack and press that all over, just to really set my soft ochre paint pot so everything blends smoothly. Next, taking a really fluffy brush, I'm going to go into this shade right in here. And I'm just going to blend that all over the crease. Next, I'm going to take this deeper shade right in here with my Morphe M441, which is just a little bit of a stiffer blending brush. And I'm going to concentrate that a little bit more heavily in the crease area. Don't worry about product getting on the lid, because we're going to place a color all over the lid and cover that up. The shade right in here. We're just sort of going to blend outwards on here, straight out, because I want to create a winged out, elongated effect. But I don't want this to be too deep just yet. Next, I'm going to go into my NARS Narcissus Dual Intensity Eyeshadow Palette. We're going to go into this blue shade right in here. I'm just going to take that on a flat shadow brush, and we're going to pack that all over the lid. And as you can see, I'm being pretty messy with this step, because we are going to go in and clean it up and blend out all the harsh edges. We're going to go back in with the brush that we used with our second crease shade, and just push the brush into the crease with no additional product and blend. Next, I'm going to go in with this ColourPop shadow in the shade Too Shy. And I'm going to actually take this on my finger, and as you can see, they are extremely pigmented. I'm going to go ahead and press this mainly in the center of the eye, and then blend in and blend out. Next, I'm going to take a really small shadow brush, and I'm going to go in with the darkest shade in that Stila palette, and I am going to push this on the very outer corners, and then blend that out just to deepen it. Then I'm just going to go in with a small flat shadow brush, and again with that initial shade from the Stila palette, and I'm going to use this to highlight the brow bone. Next, we just want to wipe away any fallout. Next, we're going to go in with another ColourPop shadow in the shade Liberty. We're going to place this as our inner corner highlight and blend it into the blue on the lid. So now that's super bold and intense, but once everything else is complete, it's not going to look that intense in there. I'm going to move on to the face and then come back to the eyes. Since we're already primed, I'm going to go in with my L'Oreal True Match in the shade W2. Okay, and now that that's dotted on, I'm going to take my Morphe M439 and just go ahead and buff that in. Now that that's all blended in, I'm going to go in with my Bare Skin Concealer in the shade Light. I'm also going to use this to clean up the edge of my eyeshadow. And I'm not really doing an intense highlight today because I really want the focus to be on the bold eyes. Going in with my Real Techniques sponge to blend that out. Then quickly going in with my Hydrating Mineral Veil to set that into place. We're going to go back into the Narcissus palette and take that blue shade. On a flat brush, this one is the Morphe M432, and we're going to press that on the lower lash line. Next, going in with my Bare Minerals Shade and Diffuse Eye. I'm going to take a mixture of this warm orange shade right here and this lighter brown shade right there. I'm going to use that to blend out that blue on the lower lash line. Next, to further intensify, I'm going to go in with my Bare Minerals Round the Clock liner in Midnight. Next, I'm going to take my Kat Von D liner in Trooper, and I'm going to go ahead and line the top of my eyes and wing that out. Next, I'm going to go in with my MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash. I'm going to go in with some falsies, and these are by Andrea. I just got them at my local drugstore, and they are number 53. Then I'm just going to go ahead and conceal the band again with my tattoo liner. Now we can move back to the cheeks. So I'm going to start by going into my Tarte Park Avenue Princess palette. And we're going to go in with this bronzer shade. And I'm just going to use this to warm up the complexion. To contour, I'm going to go in with my Bobbi Brown eyeshadow in the shade Wheat. Next, onto blush. You don't want to add too much with a look as dramatic as this on the eyes, so I'm going to go in with my MAC New Romance, and this is a beautiful peachy shade, but I'm going to go in with a very light hand. And then for highlight, I'm going to go in with my MAC Lightscapade, taking that on my Morphe M501. Now onto the lips. For the lips, I'm actually using a set from Bare Minerals. It came with this little pouch, and you get the lip liner, lip gloss, and the lipstick. And I think that this shade is perfect for any bold eye or a really neutral, natural, everyday look, because it is like the perfect pinky nude shade. And this does come in a nude collection, which is this one right here, a mauve and a pink as well. So starting off with the lip liner, I'm going to go ahead and line my lips. This is actually available individually. It's in the shade Liberated. The lipstick is limited edition, only available to this set, and it is in the shade Take Charge. Next, for some shine, this lip gloss is in the shade Trailblazer, also available individually. Lastly, I'm going to go ahead and just spray some more of my Smashbox Primer Water. I hope that you enjoyed this dramatic, bold look. If you have any sort of requests, please leave them down in the comments below. And subscribe to my channel and like this video if you enjoyed it. Bye guys, I'll see you in the next one.